How are we doing? What's up to you? Shout out to you. Shout out to the Otter Gang. How are we doing? How about that weekly level that we talked about? Rejected. All this bullish news and none of this bullish. Like, we just pumped 400 bucks on Bitcoin. Is that a pump even? Let's get into it. Let's look at this. Frenzy, FOMC, big meeting, all the news, and none of the action. I don't know about you, but if you're watching the candles like I was at 6 a.m., before I started work, I was looking at the charts. And did I get into the long? Nah. Did I get into the short? Yeah. And I'm up 80%, something like that. And I got it from this rejection zone, right? But let's talk about this. A lot of people said, if we can get above 24K, 23,960 or something, I saw people comparing it to this candle to our left here. And guess what? We got slapped down. But we did not get the pump that we wanted. We went a little bit lower. And then we pumped up, and a lot of us did not get into the trade. Let's zoom on the 12. So you can see the move here. I'll turn off the smart money concepts, just blurring us. And I'll turn off our levels for now. You can see here, we did one of these, Darth Maul. Then we came down, fake out, and the pump like we talked about yesterday. And guess what? We came up to this level right here, and I got into a short. Because no volume, man. No volume. Volume just died. So, what now? Are we going to go back into this range? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Naturally, we're going to get sucked back into the point of control, which has been traded for the past few days. But look at this weekly. Look at this weekly. We got the reversal triangle on the candle before from last week. We've got this hammer bullish candle. But we've only had a couple days, 3-4 days. This can come down, right? And that would be a bearish sign. So what are we looking to trade here? Let's jump in and take a look at Market Cipher, because our friend Market Cipher here is always helping us out. Looking at the 5-day, the 3-day, and the 2-day, we can see that we got a red dot on the 3-day that we were waiting for. And we will see on Friday, which is tomorrow, if we get that beautiful continuation to the downside. Can we come back into this range, right? We go to the daily, and you can see that we curved over here, and we're getting a little print of a green dot. So if we work our way back into this range, I think that will be negated, right? This will be negated by tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on this daily green dot, because if that continues, we could see that this money flow moves upwards, and same with this, and we get another one of these, and that can bring us maybe up to 25K or so, maybe even higher, right? So today, to me, was very uneventful. 400 bucks on Bitcoin is not a huge move, in my opinion, right? So I hope you all stayed safe. I hope you all didn't revenge trade. A revenge trading, random setup, choices made in anger cannot be undone, because they say here that trading is 90% mindset and 10% skills. Anybody can press the green button or the red button and hope that it goes up and down, right? So I hope you had a plan. Remember, we said swing failure. Now, this bear is still on life support. The bears are still watching Bitcoin pump a bit. And we're wondering, when's the Grand Theft Otter going to come in and short this thing? Well, we have shorted in. Hopefully, we caught the top. If not, we have taken profits, and we have our stop loss in profits as well, pretty much break even. So we will profit from this trade no matter what, because that's how we roll, because we King Otter, and we out here extracting profits from the market, right? So if you didn't, we'll stay here. Like, subscribe, and join us in the Discord, because we're constantly in the Discord. The Discord has been pretty active lately, and I'm so grateful to all you guys out there. Shout out to all of you guys for participating in the Discord. I really appreciate every single one of you, and thank you for always supporting this channel, liking and subscribing to the videos, and commenting down below. Otter Gang, always out here. I appreciate you guys deeply. So let's get into it. So I was looking through this, and I was wondering, okay, where can I see a curl over on the market cipher down here, right? I see that we have been rejected, and hopefully, not hopefully, but presumably, we come back into this range down here. Shout out to you, Steve. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Short stopped in profit this morning. Zero pump. LFG. How about the weekly level, right? That's what we're talking about. Now, we're getting rejected, right? They want to get up to this 25K that we've been talking about because it is a swift move to 30K. We know about that. We can show that on the charts, but we know about that. You see, I had my little alarm here. Alert, shorting, right? I didn't have to do too much thinking today or watching of the charts. I saw the swing failure. I saw the pump. I'm like, okay, I won't get in. We'll see if it gets rejected here. And it got rejected. And now I'll share how I got into my trade setup with you guys later on in the stream. But like I was saying, we're looking at market cipher here to where it's going to curl over. Now, going through the 10, the 8, and all these, we see very little signs of it calming down, right? It's come up because of the news, right? Remember, this is news, so it's not typically what the markets want, right? Now we can see on the 4 and the 4 and the 5 and the 3 that we're starting to curl over, and the momentum wave is curving down. Same with the stochastics, and money flow is coming out, right? Now this is where it's interesting. The 2 hour and the 1 hour, in between those, I don't know if you have it, but the 90 minute I enjoy looking at. Now, add 90 minutes to your chart, and you can see you have a red dot on the 90 minute, and you can also see the curve of the money flows coming down, and the VWAP is underneath the 0 line, which is bearish to me, right? Which is bearish. And we get an extra little candle in between the 1 and the 2 here. You can see that the 1 here has printed some rejections. Here we had this huge pump, right? And then we have this solid rejection here as well, right? So this is something I'm looking to play out a little bit longer. Within the next 6 to 8 hours, we can see that maybe this can come back into this range that I just pulled here, right? Which will naturally suck us back into this area right around here, right? Around 23,000. This is what should typically happen. Now, that doesn't mean that they've held us up here like previous 1, 2, 3. Whoa, I see 3 wicks. Could this be A? Who's got it? Who's got the pattern? Who's got this? Who's got this? Who's thinking about this? I'm not really thinking about this, but you know what? I see three peaks. I think of the mountains because I'm Canadian, so naturally we go 3 peaks. 3 sisters. Google the 3 sisters. I have climbed beside that mountain to the very top. I'll share a picture with you guys if you want in the Discord. But I've climbed a mountain. It's called Hayling. It's beside the 3 Sisters in Canmore, Alberta. Very beautiful mountain. Yeah, so Canadian mountains, you know, we climb them because that's how we roll. So I see this working its way back into this range naturally, right? You can see this took a little bit over here to get back down into it, but we're going to need an immense amount of volume in order to get up here, right? An immense amount, right? Immense. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's go into the trade that we got into here, because obviously we were all watching the Bitcoin price today, and wow, boom, it comes up. Okay, do I FOMO in long here? Do I FOMO in long here, right? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now, it would have looked enticing to throw down a short here, I must say. It did look enticing. But the way we were flagging out, right, if we draw this out, we were definitely flagging out, right? So this is not a safe bet. Naturally, you want to catch it when it comes up here. And that's what we did. That's what we did. So it did pump again, and then we were waiting. It hit the alert, which I had on multiple crosses, so it kept triggering. So I kept checking, and I was like, no, it's not time. No, it's not time. It came up, and it did this, right? So if we go on the lower time frames, whoa, I just lost my mic. Sorry about that. The mic's acting up. Let's tighten it up. There we go. All fixed? Are you all right, Mike? Call the technical support team here. Mike's all right. Okay. So how did I get into this? Well, let's go into the time frame, right? We came up here. We can see we got a red dot here. Well, let's zoom into the 7. I think it was the 7 I was watching. We can see, well, there is a divvy here. There is a divergence. And that's higher highs and lower lows. You can see it simply here and here. Right? So with this coming up, we got rejected. We had this area here at 23,960 was my level. And it got hit, right? It got hit. So we shot through here. We had our rejection zone drawn out. We were waiting for a rejection, came up, caught this, and we are currently riding it out, and hopefully it comes down, right? I shared this in the Discord. I shared how I got into it. So don't forget to like and subscribe and join us in the Discord. We would love to have you. We're a friendly bunch, all trying to grow together, and I appreciate you all. So we got into the trade here. Can we ride this out? Well, we will be looking to the stop losses above this wick, and obviously we want to ride this to the bottom, but we've taken a little bit of profits out. We got an X continuation coming here on the lower time frames. Can this mean that we break back into this range? Quite possibly, right? Which is good news for me. Hopefully it is for you if you took this trade. So let's go. And I know that my good friend over in Discord, Nick, he's looking at near. Let's see if I have near on here. I do have near on here, but I'll add it again so I can find it. And yeah, wow, I did TA on near way back here. I should have longed it. Oh, so he's got a fib pulled. I think it's from up here down to here. No, maybe the next one down. Yeah, boy. All right, so we can see exhaustion at the top, curled over, right? We also probably, I think I saw Steve Brewberry pointing out the divergence on the longer time frames, right? I don't know what time frame it was, but there is a divergence in here, a bear divvy, as we call it. You can see it right here. You can see this divergence right here. So you can see that we're making lower lows on the momentum waves and higher highs right here as well. So there's some divergence. They're all over the place with such a quick pump that naturally these want to work their way down. Also, you have a key level of support over here to your left. If you mark that horizontally, Alt-H, you can see that that's where these have been banging off of. It's this key level, this bottom right over here, right? And he says it's on the 1 hour. Shout out to you. Yes. Legend. Yes, I can see it. Higher highs, lower lows. Yep. Legend. Always got an eye, and we're always trying to help each other. So, what would I wait for near? For near, far, wherever you are, I will always be there. It looks very bearish. It looks like a double top. It looks like a bearish divergence, and it looks like it's going to drop it like it's hot, in my opinion. So hopefully Nick out there, shout out to you, Nick. I appreciate you. Always in the Discord chatting it up. Hopefully, I'm just going to ask Mr. Market Cipher for Blood Diamond for you. And I'm also going to ask Bitcoin to dump because I'm sure that'll help. And it'll help me as well. So we're all growing here. Going to maybe bounce off the VWAP. Look at this. Right? Look for some more volume. Be patient. But if you're in a short trade, pay yourself early. And put that stop loss into profit. You know what I mean? It's all about extracting profits from these beautiful cryptos. Look, we're curling over. Can we go? Oh, it's going to be like 100%. I'm going to share it in the Discord. Shout out to all you guys. Appreciate you all. We were talking earlier about trading altcoins. Now, look at the moves you get on these altcoins. I mean, Matic, banging, 16% move today, right? ETH, look, see? This is why I said alerts. Shorting, see? How many times I got that at work today? We ain't shorting. We're already in a short. Thank you, TradingView. Make sure to set alerts. Helps you not stare at the charts all day long with an anxiety, right? Allows you to set it and forget it. Same with these trades, right? We're all about preserving the mind here, right? It's hard enough trading, but without a good mindset, without a plan, without good thoughts and ideas in a community to help you even back test or reiterate your thoughts or help you grow throughout these markets, it's hard to navigate, right? That's why we're here as a community. So, why does this go in the middle of my screen every time? So, obviously you got to pull this. You got to wait. So no matter what, if you've taken profits, you should definitely have a stop loss somewhere in between here. Even then, I would keep it a little bit higher until we can get this maybe moving down, you know what I mean? Just to protect it if you want the trade to go further. If not, pay yourself and get out, right? Depends on what kind of trader you are. I'm more of a scalper / let it runner. I don't know if that's even a title. A scalper / let it runner. Let's call it otter. I'm all about the otter, right? So right now we're looking for it to work back into the range. XRP, has it come down? Not just yet. We got quite the pump. We got some bullish news on ADA as well, so keep an eye on ADA. You can see it's in this channel. So we're getting a blood diamond on ADA. It looks like it's going to work its way back down. Now let's look over at the other markets just to give us some confluence of what's happening on the S&P. Let's go to the daily. Let's take a look at the S&P. Wow, we got a pump. We're finally breaking out, I guess you'd say, of this trend line, which is fairly bullish. Fairly bullish, in my opinion. But this is on news. Remember, this is on news. So we're out of this trend line. We are moving upwards. Next level of resistance, I would say. If I move this down, I'd say these tops around here. That's your next level of resistance. So be careful. Watch that as well. Also, if we don't continue to push, I don't see us getting above that. Now on the Dixie, looking at the Dixie, we have dumped on the Dixie. Now, I don't think the dollar has been this low for quite a while. We've broken through the support. I don't know why I just went to 12. We've broken through the support, and we are now hitting this key level of support that has been all the way back in May 2020. This was our support as well. So this is a very strong level. You can see to the left here that we have many attempts to break through in the past. Barely did it here. And then we traded under it throughout the bull market, and now we are back into it. So look at this to hold and for us to work our way back up, which could mean that Bitcoin has more way to go downwards, right? So watch the Dixie because it's at a key level of support. Watch the S&P 500 and how it reacts. Is it going to get rejected? I know we had earnings from major companies. I will be posting those in the Discord on the announcements tab, and I will be updating you guys as much as I can with the Bitcoin price. But right now, I look for us to reject off of this rejection zone, which we have had mapped out, and work our way back into the point of control, or naturally just maybe we'll get back down to this level and flip it to support and range in between here, right? We will be updating you, but thank you so much, everybody, for supporting this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps this get it out to more people so we can grow this community and help each other grow. I really appreciate every single one of you, so thank you so much. God bless. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace out.